Divine Rising. I am Monet. I guess today I want to really talk about the importance of like healing yourself so that you don't kind of like bleed on other people. And I've been picking up in a couple of readings as of late that there's a person who like royally effed up. I mean royally. In some way, shape, or form. This person pretty much met the love of their life while they were still in their whole phase. And now they're trying to backtrack and fix the damage that was done in a situation like that. So the importance of each one of us doing our own level of healing before that person ever gets to our doorstep is because that person has probably already done their healing. And if they haven't, they are actively, or they are being tried and tested on a daily basis in order to have that healing. So when you come to them, they not gonna put up with your shit. You can't use healed people as a stepping stone to get your healing. It does not work that way. I mean, it's nice to have people that can set examples for you. It's nice to have friends who can help lead you along the way. But if you're looking for a counterpart, if you're looking for a mate, relationships, things like that, y'all need to be equally yoked. Otherwise, one of you is going to drain the other. So it's kind of like a lot of people feel like they can only, they feel like once I get married, then I'll start doing all of these things and I'll start doing all of those things. No, do them now. Do them, all the things that you want to do while you're married. Every single thing that you could do as a married person that you could do as a single person, do it. So that by the time that person comes into your life, you will be ready for them. You will be settled. You won't be looking for random fixes or quick fixes because you're not getting what you need. Because you're not getting, I don't know, like, I guess, quick gratification. It's so bright out here. It's so bright. Sorry. But once you actually really, really learn to sit with yourself and you're satisfied with your own company, only then will you be gifted, I guess, a proper soulmate. And I know myself being an intuitive and empathic, clairsentient person. The people that I call friends, family, mates, whatever it is, they imprint upon me. So when these people come around me, I immediately know what they feel like. I know whether they're sick. I know whether they're happy. I know whether they're sad. I may not know the happenstance as to why they're feeling that way. But as people, every single one of us has the power to imprint upon other people. Because we all have a frequency. Once you learn your frequency, anyone's frequency that is introduced into your realm that is unfamiliar to you will be immediately detectable. So, something like that would look like, well, I was okay until this person showed up, and now I feel like blah, blah, blah. I feel angry. I feel tired. I feel drained. Once you learn to kind of separate yourself from the rest of the world, isolate your own energy, get to know yourself, get to love yourself. I mean, absolutely love yourself. I know a lot of people don't like to be alone because they say it's too quiet. And when it's quiet, that's when all those thoughts that they didn't want to think, all the situations that they didn't want to deal with, all of whatever it is that they've been pushing to the side, that's when those things kind of pop up. And when they pop up, don't be scared to address them, because once you slay that dragon, once you kill it, it can never bother you again. And something like that would look like having control issues, wanting to over manipulate people, places, and things, wanting to, I guess, over manipulate people in relationships, your environment, having a set standard of how you want yourself and everybody around you to live. Instead of just allowing them to be. Many things are killed when fear is introduced. Lots and lots of great ideas. Just think of how many inventions or how many things that we use on a day-to-day basis, like the cell phone in my hand. Imagine the person that thought of that got scared. So, abandonment issues, childhood traumas, mommy, daddy issues. I don't know why I'm seeing it like this, but don't put yourselves in harm's way. But I'm hearing that some of y'all might just feel better by cussing them folks out. Just one good time, getting everything off your chest. And kind of being okay with either a negative response or honestly these days, I don't even wait for responses. I'm going to say what I need to say. And then I'm done with that conversation. Because, or hell, sometimes I won't even do that. But I'm trying to be healed. Whatever baggage those people have left with you, the ones that you may feel the need that you want to cuss them folks out, I need you to go ahead and mentally pack up all that shit. Go ahead, mentally pack up all that baggage and drop it back off at their house. Drop it off. Back at their crib. I hear because you're moving. Somebody's moving. That'd be cool. I wonder where you're moving to. So right now, yeah, somebody's definitely moving because I'm seeing a lot of boxes. I'm seeing people packing. People are packing. I'm seeing like a box, and this box is filled with a bunch of memories. Hi. And somebody's looking through like old pictures and like souvenirs and stuff like that, and they're determining which of these things they want to get rid of. It's almost like that feeling of when Facebook reminds you, brings up memories of you hanging out with people that you don't fuck with no more. When you pull out that box and you find all of the memories, or you find all that bullshit, it's okay to throw it away. It's okay. A ripping process, some kind of ripping process must ensue. So this would be separating yourself from the world as you know it, because some parts of that world as you know it are not healthy. And if given, not even if given, you already have it. You have the paintbrush to the world that you would like to live in. And anybody that you want to write in, anybody that you would like to write out, anything at this point that you want to create space for, to be a part of your new environment, decide on that now. I heard that song, Stop, hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. I don't like hearing that song, because usually after I hear that song, something bad usually ensues. But I can't really, it doesn't feel inherently bad this time around. It just feels like, this feels like something happening where something that you currently have can and or will be taken away. But what you don't know is what's going to replace it is going to be much, much better. This feels like a really big event. This feels pretty big. It seems like a lot of people are going to suffer losses, but it seems like the things that they wanted, that they're going to lose, are things that were holding them, I don't want to say holding them accountable, but this is like you lose the job that you wanted to quit. You lose the job where you're like, I would move to XYZ if it weren't for this job that I have. If you are one of those people who has all of these big fancy dreams, they don't even gotta be fancy, but if you're one of those people and especially if you're an inherently good person and you have dreams that you would like to bring into fruition, those things are going to be very possible very, very soon with all the changes and things like that that are coming. I can feel like punching myself in the lip. I can feel the frequency changing because it's much, much easier for me to channel now. Like, I can channel at the drop of a dime. Usually I would have to kind of prepare myself and sit still for a little bit. Now I'm just like, I even I started doing like 60-second messages, like 60-second tarot readings, where it's just like on the fly, back to back, back to back, because my intuition is growing. And a lot of, whether y'all would like to believe it or not, your intuition is growing too. And the only reason I know a lot of, it's because you're psychic. Everybody is psychic. But the only difference between someone who can call themselves psychic, somebody like me calling myself a psychic, is because I'm like Maury sure. I be like Maury Povich 10,000% sure of the messages that I receive and that I relay to other people. Everybody gets the messages. Everybody gets messages. We just, before my gifts fully awakened, I didn't know how to process those messages. So I would just be sitting around somewhere, anxious, depressed. I'm here looking for love in all the wrong place, looking for things of quick gratification. Because it keeps you in like low vibrational cycles. Every single one of y'all has psychic abilities. And I need you to be very open at this time, because a lot of people immediately, when I say that I'm psychic, they think that I do spell work and I'm a do voodoo, and I don't have to do any of that. I need y'all to open up your mental, because if your mental is closed off to receiving the information from everything around it, that is ways that can keep your body sick. Things like stress, it can cause cancer, it can cause whatever your body experiences has to go through the mind first. So if you're having stomach issues, you're probably one of those people who have constantly been worried about something. And once you relieve that stress, more than likely it's going to get better. As above, so below. Let me know where y'all moving to. I want to know. Hopefully I'm moving right along with y'all. We can send each other candles. And I love candles. I love candles and coffee mugs. I have like a huge coffee cup collection. And then like every time I go to like Burlington or Ross or Marshall's, whatever, I pick up a new candle. I do. I'm a junkie. I'm gonna admit it right here. Video. I'm a junkie. Just in case anybody try to chop and screw I'm a candle junkie. And I don't know. I just feel like there's a lot of people right now that are experiencing so much confusion. And I would love to be able to help somebody understand what's going on in their mind and in their body. And whew, trust me, it is a process. It is a process. And it's been almost maybe a year now that I've kind of isolated myself from a lot of people, places, things, just so I could kind of sit with my gift. It is a very sensitive thing. It is very sensitive. It's kind of like one of those old school radios where you got to like turn the dial and you got to get it just right. That's what coming into your psychic abilities is going to feel like. Everything is going to feel like static until you reach that proper alignment. And that proper alignment, find solitude. Find solitude within yourself. This is a time where instead of voicing your problems to other people who can't even help you with them, sit with yourself. Figure out how to fix it. Because sometimes some of the people that you are voicing those problems to, they are using their powers that they inherently have to make your problems worse. Because some people, it's the hardest thing for me to understand, but I was told, be thankful for that misunderstanding. That some people like to see you suffering. So some people will ill-advise you. Some people will give you the wrong information just so they can see that pattern continue, just so they can keep you in that confusion. And this goes for friends, especially relationships. People in relationships, a lot of these relationships are not happy because the person that you're in a relationship with, let me tell you a secret, they don't want you to be happy. Nope. They don't want you to be happy. Because how dare you be happy and I'm miserable. And I am here wallowing in my own traumas that I refuse to heal. How dare you be happy? And that is one of the easiest ways. The easiest ways to manipulate people is using the power of love. So betrayal, betrayal will never come from a stranger. Ever. And betrayal is the worst atrocity that you can commit. Because I trusted you. You was my dog. You was my homie. You was my lover, my friend. You was I hear that sing, you're everything to me. Betrayal never comes from strangers. So the more people that work on themselves, the more that you get yourself to a healthy standard of living, thinking, feeling, breathing, whatever it is, the more that you get yourself into alignment, the more healthier people that will walk this planet, and the ones that are unhealthy will be ostracized. I hear point them out. It's hard to breathe when the barrel is in your mouth. I can't wait to see where this goes. Well, I'm tempted to say I'll see y'all on the other side, but I don't know what the other side looks like. But hopefully you're painting an amazing picture in your head of what you want it to look like, so it can match that as much as possible. I don't know, something about closing out the year. Something, the year will end with a bang. I don't know what this bang is. It's like I keep hitting like this psychic smoke screen every time I try to look behind the veil of what happens next. Is like being met with a smoke screen. But again, if you're inherently, if you're on the good team, you got some good goodies coming. If you're on the bad team, this is the separation from the wheat and the chaff. Anywho, I guess eventually I'll do some tarot today. But I'm kind of tired of talking about, I don't want to talk about nobody's relationships. I don't want to talk about, I'm tired of talking about these treacherous ass folks. Like, I kind of want to just take a break until after all of this is done. Because I don't want to keep seeing it. It's depressing to see people just causing all of this chaos and wreaking havoc for no reason. Because they can't find peace within themselves, so they disturb everyone else. It gets depressing. It makes you want to stay away from other people. When you meet these people in person, like, I can feel those people. I can feel them. And once I feel that energy on that person, because they have a very similar feeling. They have a very similar feeling. It's only maybe about 4 to 6 personality types within those people. And they create patterns. Find their pattern. I don't even need to know how the story with this person is going to end. I just know that this energy, every time I fuck with this energy right here, the energy that you carrying, it don't end well for me. So no thank you. I decline this offer of friendship. I decline this offer of whatever that is that you got going on. Because usually those people, they're not sent to understand you. They're not sent to better you in any way. They are sent to create chaos and tear you down. Anyhow, I hope that this message helps somebody, especially if you're struggling within your mental right now. Trust me, I get it. I get it. There's been plenty of days where my mental has been like so crippled that I didn't even want to get out of bed. Where I struggled as a person, I struggled as a mother, I struggled as a friend, because I didn't understand what was going on with me. And it was hard for me to ask anybody else to understand what was going on with me too, because it's just one of those things. So if you're struggling right now, I'm praying for you. I'm praying that you can heal through the confusion. And like, my heart literally goes out to these people, because these messages and these frequencies are going to hit you harder than ever before. The frequencies coming out of the earth right now from the Schumann resonance, that's what they call it. They are stronger now than ever before. And if this journey is not a journey that you have been on or have prepared yourself for, this is going to hit you like a Mack truck hitting a wall. Unfortunately, some people might not make it through. And I'm praying everybody's strength in this situation. And I hope that it doesn't overtake you to the point where you don't have anyone to talk to, where you don't feel understood, where you don't feel as though you have any other options. This breakdown is simply preparing you for a breakthrough. Please make it through, because I want to see you on the other side. I want to see what your new house looks like. I want to see what new career path you choose. I want to see if you make a candle, if you start sewing, if you start a YouTube. I want to see what you guys are up to. How are you handling what's going on right now? Or how you're... Oh God, I just saw an orb. Oh my God. Okay. Comment. Hit me in the comments. I respond to comments. I swear I do. I want to hear from y'all. I want to talk to y'all. I'm not mean to everybody. I'm not mean though, but I do want to cuz I'm experiencing all of this just like y'all. I've been in it a little bit longer than some of y'all, sure, but then I've been in it a lot less time than some of y'all too. But each one of our experiences are all going to be valuable, and each one of us is going to share some information that may be valuable to the person standing right next to you. Don't be selfish with that information. We're all struggling. We're all in this together. Anywho, so I love y'all, whether y'all know it or not. I do. Leave me comments if y'all want me to. I don't know. Y'all want like zodiac readings? I ain't never done a specific zodiac sign before. Let me know if y'all want a zodiac reading. Comment and let me know what y'all sign is, and whatever I get the number one sign of, I'll do a reading for that zodiac and kind of trickle off of those each week or something. But y'all have an amazing, amazing day. Later, taters.